Talk about.
That's the first time I ever looked at Mace that way. Cause I couldn't never understand how Kim and Mace was like. I couldn't understand
cool,
because I could understand because they're young. We ain't gonna go that far into that. This is about D.CHAMBERZ right now. And yeah.
One thing I want to ask about Chambers is, at what point in your life did you say, alright, now it's time to speak up? Like before your first track.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you exactly. It sounds crazy.
When was the time to speak up?
No. It was the time to be D.CHAMBERZ.
Yeah, like when did that mold?
2015.
Was that outside?
2015.
Was it after a fight? Was 15. It like
2015?
Shout out the blood.
He was like, you know what?
You gonna remember?
It's Chambers.
Yes,
I'm telling you, 2015. And at that time, you know, like I'm 4 years in with the URL culture, and I'm doing that, but just get dissed. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
How you get this?
No, I'm saying I'm the nigga with the car outside. This chain real. What the fuck going on? Why am I getting this a bit? Yeah. And then I'm like, when I go to the strip clubs, our music ain't playing in this shit, and they just constantly talking about battle rap shit.
Shout out to Birdie, man.
Like, no, hold on. I'm not even there yet. I'm gonna get there. Hold on. Yo, shout out to Birdie, but like this is even before Birdie. You know,
I know. That's why I said.
Shout out to Sanchez, right? So boom.
Who that? That's Cortez.
At that time, I don't know if they cool. Cortez, Sanchez, no days off. So we in there, and this is like Self is the DJ at the time.
He outside too. He be at the
and I'm realizing none of my music is playing here, but people know us.
Let's go fair.
And they talking about shit that don't relate to me at all. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. He said, but who won? This, that. And after a while, I'm just like, yo, I got music. But I can't say I got music if I'm just behind my homies that's battle rapping. And I should love all of it because, you know, people understood the diss records more than the records. And then I realistically say this too. Shout out to all the battle rappers that do music because they do dope music too. But they don't pay attention to that because they only watch the battles. Yeah. And they only pay attention to when people are beefing with each other. And these dudes be having dope music. So I say, yo, I started to hang in the clubs a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I started to see what was the sound in the clubs, what was moving. Outside. And then like I just used the name, what was going on. They knew me from Smack. Now it's time to deliver the record. Like the first one I did was like,
mind you, he did just come home a little bit before that, so he came home straight on grind mode.
Right, you know what I mean. So, but I understood what it took. So, like, shout out to Fred the Godson.
The RP Fred the Godson, damn. You had something with him too, right?
Yeah, two songs.
This nigga Chambers got shit with the Ghost.
So, like,
that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. We in here. He got something with CHINX DRUGS. RP CHINX. He got something with. Come on, this nigga's a goat. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
So like I'm watching.
We do got to go to here. Don't act like y'all know.
I'm telling people. I'm like, yo, Fred. You know, Fred was always part of the battle culture. He was always part of the underground open mic shits, all of that. Like, but it was a point in his life he just played back, right? But I didn't remember him. Like Cortez, you know, took us up to the studio in Co-op City when he was up there, and like Goods when they Hollowers and Mafia, they all did that song at the time. But I'm watching him do songs. And I watched him get on radio and stuff like that. I said, yo, boy, like, Fred, take it off. Nobody's paying attention to this. And everybody's...
who you say that to? Math, like to the NYB?
To everybody.
Right. Whoever around you.
To everybody.
It was a
right.
I'm like, yo, y'all don't realize he's on radio? Then he came out, you know what I'm saying? Then the records were fire. Troy Ave came out around the same time, but Fred was up there lyrically and was just going crazy. I was real enough to be like, yo, Fred, I need a verse, bro. He said, James, my man. Give me just $400, bro. I got you.
RP Fred the Godson, man.
When it could have been, I was like, what?
Right.
Yo, I flew over there. I don't even know if I paid the toll. Gangster.
I ain't paid the toll.
I'm up there. He delivered it, and the first one, believe it or not, was it had Jadakiss on it. And it was called Holla at Your Boy. Like, I think Poncho the only one with it. But I don't even know if Jadakiss even remember the shit. Because I was just like, all right, it was on the radio shit, but it didn't hit. So then we did another one on my 1-2. And that was the shit that punched. It got on the radio, but it didn't get in the club. So then I came back with Shake the Block with Uncle Murder. And then I was just doing that. But see, but at the same time, I can honestly say this, and whether people...
Big names.
I didn't see like... that side of the supporting this side of the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now it's like my turn to do what I'm doing, or maybe it was just too much, or if it wasn't enough, I didn't see niggas. So I just kept going. And then the next one was like Manolo Rose, all of my niggas. Boom. Now I'm in the strip clubs.
Let's keep going, bro.
Get my first bag. Shout out to Pedro.
And keep going down the list, because you got the list with.
So right after Manolo Rose, like I was always in the Bronx. Shout out to Nitty, introduced me to the whole everybody that was in Clinton and East Fairmont, East Tremont, Clinton, and then you know I always would see CHINX in passing. But then I really got cool with him in Bad Boy Studio around the time like the Coke Boys was working on their album. French was in and out of there at that time. But I also saw him when French went to LA, it was just CHINX in there working on Yay. So I was real enough to be like, do the business, what's up? Let's do the verse, laughing up, thugging and bugging, boom, boom. We laid the song down, we both had a lot in common. Cause we like core 2 G's, him being from Far Rock, me from Coney Island. We would see each other all the time in the strip clubs. You just dropped couple niggas. Yeah, out of it. You know what I mean? I'm in the studio like looking at the video, listening to the song like, yo, this shit's crazy. He knew he was gonna switch the game to EP mode and all that other stuff. But I just had the record with him. And then it's crazy because in that song he spoke about stack bundles.
Everybody looking Grant face.
Yo, this is amazing. Like, I'm amazed.
We're gonna zoom in on Grant face. Like, he was intrigued. So cause
like,
this
yo,
is a good
bro,
like
this is I'm telling you,
first of all, I know your history.
I'm sitting with them too now, bro.
You know you're OD sitting with them, obviously. But this is someone that knew you, obviously, that probably just knew you because of living in Coney Island and just seeing him. But now he's working. He worked his way up to look where he's at. He's sitting with you. Right. So I'm just supporting that. Yes. So congratulations to my boy Greedy for working hard.
Thank you, bro. And you
sitting with someone that he's been looking up like.
Don't work hard. You don't know.
He's hype. I know he's hype. I'm hype.
I can see
because we all working. And I mean we're going somewhere. But he's. You know what I'm talking about. You're working, bro. You feel me?
I'm trying to step in, bro.
Right. He got to be regular to sit by you almost because he's sitting by you. He's not, yo, Chambers, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? So it's love. It's really love. So it's congratulations and thank you. And congratulations and thank you, motherfucker. Niggas is working. We here working.
Right.
Yeah, we working.
Man, shout out to all the strip club promoters that kept me hot in the club. Because once I understood that, then I came back with I'm French though. And that shit had like shout out to DJ Self, shout out to Sean Rock, shout out to John, shout out.
On the Coney Island though, we not fucking with French.
Yo, it's music, bro. It's all politics.
Oh, we fucking with French.
Everybody fuck with French. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you never know how conversations go.
Yo, they go to
I don't got no beef with French.
You feel?
I don't got no beef with French.
Hey, yo, but listen, right? Alright, that's the
Is there anybody you want to say fuck you to on
say fuck you to somebody?
Because you can say fuck you to somebody.
This is the certified.
I just want to know who you at because I'm at them too.
For what?
You know what I mean? Like, so it's not fucking nobody right now.
No, it's great. So listen. The whole catalog of obviously GOATs. Everybody he just named was y'all know them 5 times.
Yes, over.
Right. Today, Benny the Butcher.
Right.
How did that come about?
Shout out to the Butcher.
Because he's smoking, you smoking. So, how did that come about?
Around the time of the I'm French Though record and the Shake the Block time, shout out to Carlos. He used to have the Classic Material New York hip hop shop where he had like albums. When he had albums of people music in the stores on albums, and then he had the t-shirts to match. So it was like the purple tape, he would have the shirt of the purple tape, or he would have like different classic New York shit.
Right now.
And he was just like, yo, Chambers.
Oh, American, shout out to American.
And he was like, all of my nigga shit is cool, but we need that.
You saw me go
rap,
like this?
man.
Wow.
Look what these dudes doing in Buffalo. And at that time, he was showing us
for the bro.
Westside Conway. And Westside Conway and Westside Gun. But when more I was looking, I was like, yo, Benny's crazy. But at that time, they was on fire. They was the ones at SOBs. So he was like, yo, I'm going to plug you in. I spoke to the dude on the phone. And then he was like, yo, when you come to New York, we're going to meet him at SOBs. The dude from the clothing store pulled me to SOBs. He was like, yo, James, I know you is. The whole smack shit, what's up? Me and Benny took to each other fast. before anything, and SOBs. And then next thing you know, the next day we met each other at Shade 45. Doing the show.
Locked in, type shit.
And then and then he was like, every time he was coming to town, I see, I was like, yo, what up? Where you at? He was like, I'm over here. Boom.
He locked in. You was locked in. That's it. You was locked in.
Yeah, and then I was like, the next time come out, let's make it work. I know you. Like one thing what people always say, I'm willing to do.
He charge you
to get there, and the business will always be the business.
There, what you mean?
To get there.
You flying to him? You paid
to get there? No, he was already in New York.
Okay. Oh,
but you gotta make people think worth their while. Whatever it takes for him to get there, I'm gonna make sure he get there.
Yeah, 100%.
He flew that nigga out. Chambers is taking if you want Chambers to take a flight,
that shit sound crazy.
Nah, I'm joking.
I do got flights in the morning, but like
flights in the morning,
not like that.
Shout out to Chambers. Shout out to that whole shit, cause that's dope, bro.
Shout out to him, and then like I said, in between that, what was so dope about it, cause it was right after the concert. I was like, "What's up? You ready? Let's make that happen."
Real nigga.
I called Cover.
Benny the Butcher, a real nigga.
I called Cover at Umbrella Studio, and shout out to Capital One. And when I went to, he was like, "Yo, Chambers, you ready?" I'm like, "All right, let's go." He shot up to the studio, and we was up there, and we laid the verse down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that. But then it was like COVID happened, this happened, mad stuff was happening, and then I was just rapping on the phone. I was doing mad challenges. You know, I was just staying relevant in between the time. And then right in there, like me and China Mac knocked out one. And then
China Mac, that's another dude I like.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then Method Man.
Let me ask you about Method Man.
What's up?
Wait, I wanted to get into that. China Mac is, thank you for bringing that up, because, I mean, that's information. However, how did Method Man, because Method Man, that's how high, that's everything, bro. You know what I'm talking about? How did that come about? Like, shout out to Method Man and Redman. But like, how did hold on, wait. I'm sorry. Method Man, bro.
Method Man.
That's a goat.
Legend,
bro. In the hood, NCR, Method Man, yes, Method Man.
So this is what happened, really. Like, Math did the video Double Barrel, like, you know, a few years back. It was like ACMG.
With him and Method Man?
He had the song Double Barrel.
Oh.
And he had with Method Man on it. And he was the first one to have a song with Method Man while we was doing the NYB project.
Yeah.
Cool. But they didn't do a video?
They did the video. We was there.
It was like some
we was there, but got edited out.
It was like some alleyway dark hoodie shit, right?
No, that was they just did that when I think that was Fire Kid that shot them battle.
All right.
I'm talking about before that. It was Double Barrel.
Okay.
So go for it.
And we all was in there. We all got pictures to prove it.
Okay.
we was there.
As far as
the editing went, you know, the video came out, boom, boom. Every time I saw Meth in passing, it would be for somebody else doing the record.
Right.
So like he did it when Core did the record with him. Core did it with him in Staten Island somewhere. I didn't even know the video was going on.
Okay.
And they was like, "Yo, why was you over there?" I was like, "I just didn't know." You know what I'm saying? All right, move fast forward. Now he had China Mac.
Pardon me, this is what NYB time?
This is like a little after. So like, this is like
Chambers supposed to know what the fuck is going on when anything's going on. I'm talking like that.
No, I always know.
You got the link,
it's just who tells me. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
out to Math though. Math my son.
So this
China Mac now.
So now you got China Mac video shoot, and then he had China Mac video shoot. And he's like, Chambers, when we get my sons.
I'm talking to both of y'all niggas. When shit go on with Chambers, y'all better tap in my boy.
I always know what's going on. It's who tells me.
If you ain't get the message, that's a message.
Yo, so what happened was I'm at China Mac video shoot at the Royal Rumble shit, and he was like, Chambers, when we get one. Gave me his
Method Man ran down on you? Method Man.
That's how it happened.
Method Man ran down on Chambers.
Well, he was like, why we ain't got one?
I'm just going up for that. Yes, wait, we gotta go to the screen.
He's like, why we don't got one? Let's make it happen.
Method Man,
because he seen the grind. He seen what we doing. You know what I mean? Without me
on
like
Chambers.
He seen it.
Inspiration to where you come from.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
100%.
And that was during the pandemic.
One thing I want to touch on, because I know we got limited time, for the old heads. Okay. To let them know it's never too late. Because a lot of them just feel like, yo, after 30, 35.
I think that's a mindset. Because I think a lot of times I say, like,
it's too late.
It's never too late. And it depends what you're doing. Like, if it's just too late, I'll tell you one thing, it's too late for me to be dancing, kicking it on the floor like how these young homies is.
like, yo, Els, man, where the fuck you been at, man? The streets need you, we miss you, man. Where that real heat at, yo? I got you. Look, I'm like, please don't confuse working hard with struggle bars.